And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to Gem and Crypto, episode 986. Today is Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community, Monday through Friday at 10ish.
At 10ish, in today's top stories, ongoing Solana-based wallet hack seeing millions drained. Michael Saylor will step down as MicroStrategy's CEO, but remain as executive chair. Nomad reportedly ignored security vulnerability that led to a $190 million exploit. This is on me, Robinhood CEO, to lay off 23% of staff after quarter two loss. And Gucci becomes first major brand to accept 8-coin payments. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with those prices?
Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at our prices today. Bitcoin sitting at $23,365, up 0.3%. Ethereum at $1,665, up 0.5% today. Binance at 293 is up 0.83%. XRP sitting at 37 cents is up 0.12% today. Cardano at 51 cents is up 0.3%. Solana at $40 is actually up 1.6%. And Polkadot at rounding out the top 10 at 824 is up 0.2%, pushing out Dogecoins. And our trending coins for today, some good old trending shit coins for you. Optimism up 18%, Pancake Swap up 5%, and Saudi Shiba Inu up 449%. Also, some recently added Las River, Supercats, and Ape Finance. So those are some new coins for you to go dumpster diving.
There it is. There it is. Okay, really quick shout outs going on Bill Spliff. Shout out to Zulu, Litmo, Michael JR. Just call me L. Captain G said, who are you guys again? LOL. Anything for clicks. I hacked your Solana wallet. Blockchain Bully, Solar Goddess, to Kai. Good morning, everyone. Yes, as mentioned, we've been slowing down these episodes until we get to 1,000. After 1,000, we will be back to our normally everyday daily scheduled programming. Quick shout outs. I want to give a shout out to the NFT Expo Verse in LA this past week. I had a chance to go out there. That was really cool. Spoke to a lot of interesting NFT companies out there, a lot of good ideas, some bad ideas. But all in all, it wasn't like a huge event, but it was a powerful event. It was, I would say, it was small but concentrated. A lot of folks got to come and speak at the event as well. And some local familiar faces. Of course, shout out to our very own Crypto Bay J. She was there holding it down, as well as a few other channels out there. I would say what was pretty interesting. Also, shout out to Vivi. Had a chance to talk to the Vivi team out there. They have some interesting things going. So, again, be on the lookout. We're trying to do some partnerships with everyone out here. So it's going to be some big news still coming, folks. All right, top story of the day. You know we had to come back and talk about it. Oh, my goodness. Ongoing Solana-based wallet hack, seeing millions drained. Bitcoin Zay, you cover Solana. What is going on with this hack? I mean, first outages, now this, huh?
Oh yeah, Solana. We about to be smoking on that Solana pack in a little bit if they continue down this road. I mean, they get their dough kicked in every other week, it seems like. But NFT marketplace Magic Eden noted that it seems to be a widespread soul exploit at play, and called on users to revoke permissions for any suspicious links in their phantom wallets. Oh man, so you're seeing the centralization at work here to try and stop it. The hack has seen as much as $8 million in funds drained so far across a number of Solana-based hot wallets. At the time of the writing, Solana was currently trending on Twitter, which is where I first saw it, as current users are either reporting the hack as it unfolds or reporting having lost funds themselves. Blockchain investigator Peck Shield on August 2nd said the widespread hack is likely due to a supply chain issue, which has been exploited to steal user private keys behind affected wallets. And again, the estimated loss is around $8 million. So again, if you are one of those people that listen to us when we talked about Solana as far as earning fiats because the price is going up, cool. But Solana is one of those chains that they value speed over security, and this is what you get. This is why no other coins other than Bitcoin can claim money, because they have different goals. And the goal here was speed and low fees, which worked for a time, but security was not as good. And now we're looking at how many hacks so far? Is this the ninth hack in the last year? I mean,
I can't even keep up anymore.
I've lost count. I mean, good gracious.
Yeah. So here's my question too. I just saw it as well. Is this a Solana network issue, or is this just the wallets that are associated with Solana issue?
It seems as though it's Solana Solana wallet issue. So anything that's Solana based hot wallets, such as Phantom or Slope, those are the wallets that are being drained. So I don't think it's Solana itself. However, if the only wallets you can use are these, or the most used wallets are these, then it is a problem that is worth fixing. So I don't think it's the Solana chain itself. It's just the Phantom wallets. Yeah,
part of that ecosystem still, though. So I mean, if
absolutely
one goes down, they all, as we are seeing when it comes to price point and all that good stuff, it's going to suffer from it. So, that is crazy. Edward said, "Who's going to put that in their white paper?" Reno Gamble says Solana designed to be hacked. Is that in their white paper? And that's what he was responding to. Who's going to put that in there? Alec, what's going on? Alec G said that's a big L for these guys. Reno Gamble said, how is Solana still a thing after this? And you answered. They must have a gazillion-dollar investors propping the project up. You're right. Whenever we see projects like this that, continuously has out, well, I won't say continuously or a project like this, because honestly, a lot of other projects suffer and face the same issues. They're just not popular enough. So I would say this is probably one of the most popular ones that's going through it. But also, I'm kind of trying to debate this as well. And this is where the fundamental analysis comes in, right? You can do all the technical analysis as you want, but Solana is so new. There's only like so much of any TA you can really do. I mean, honestly, some of your TA will be based off of similar projects in the past that may have charted the same. So you're looking at this from a fundamental perspective, and that's where the speculative play comes in at. It's like, essentially what the main question off the top of my head I'm looking at Solana is, do they have enough money, resources, and power to keep pushing through all of these setbacks? Because these are definitely setbacks. As of now, it looks like yes. As long as SBF's, Sam Bankman-Fried still says, yes, I'm with Solana, FTX is backing it, blah, 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 then, hey, I don't see them slowing down or stopping. If anything, they're looking at this the same way Mark Zuckerberg looked at Meta and this whole metaverse as, these are just growing pains. The same way some companies look at stocks as the early stages of being growing pains. They may still say, hey, we're going to put our foot on the gas on this. So, but if he ever comes out and says we have withdrawn our support, it's over.
It's over. Yeah. It's over from there. Yeah, hopefully not, because other projects that are propped up, as soon as one big person says they're out of it, the dominoes start falling. So hopefully it doesn't happen too quickly.
There it is. Michael Saylor's in news. Michael Saylor was stepped down as MicroStrategy CEO, but will remain as executive chair. This is kind of interesting news. The soon-to-be former CEO said splitting the roles of MicroStrategy's chief executive officer and chair will help the firm pursue a strategy of acquiring and holding Bitcoin. All right, I get it. I know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I did this in high school before, man. Senior class and student body president. I want it all. I'm writing passes, hall passes, and everything. I know what he's doing here. I get it. Bitcoin maximalist Michael Saylor has announced that he will step down as the chief executive officer of MicroStrategy, the business intelligence firm he helped co-found in 1989. Woo! That man been working. Woo! Goodness gracious, he's been working since he's been working.
Hey, man. He founded that company when I was born.
Bro, I don't want to say it out loud. I'm over here like, damn, he founded it. We're babies out here and he founded it. And just as an aside, this is what I love about business, like overall. It's like business is the ultimate competitive sport, because there is literally, I'm thinking off the top of my head, I won't say nothing. There aren't many things you can do for that long. Like, you can't play a sport that long. Like, even musicians and artists and stuff, sometimes they can't perform for that long. So like, this man has been running his business since 89. Like, I believe that deserves an award in of itself. But in a Tuesday notice on his second, I mean, imagine somebody's like, we've been married since 89. Everybody started clapping, wouldn't they? Everybody not start clapping?
Everybody. Yeah, because they'd be like, hey, you made it this long, 33 years? Sheesh.
Well, you know what? Shout out to Michael Saylor and his team over there. Like, I mean, that's really incredible. He's been, goodness gracious, like, bruh, how many recessions, depressions, ups, downs, lefts, rights, wars? He's like, yep, we'll be at work on Monday. Like,
exactly. Hey, let's stop at this train, bruh.
But, and to me, honestly, that actually shows how even more significant this move this move is. But in the Tuesday notice on his second quarter earnings from 2022, MicroStrategy said Saylor will be assuming the new role of executive chair at the company, while President Phong Le will become CEO. The changes are expected to take effect on August 8th. He's quoted as saying, "I believe that splitting the roles of chairman and CEO will enable us to better pursue our two corporate strategies of acquiring and holding Bitcoin and growing our enterprise analytics software business." A couple things before you jump on this. First of all, for a move this big to be happening and for him to actually quote saying Bitcoin is one of the reasons why we're making this move is huge. I mean, you're talking about one of the biggest, clearly oldest companies in America, one of them, right? That's making a move this significant with their co-founder. And they're saying, yeah, Bitcoin is the reason why we're doing it. So I think that's huge. And then also, I'm assuming that he essentially was holding both of those roles simultaneously. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he was doing both before, and I think he basically was like, "No, I'm just gonna focus on the Bitcoin side." Like, that's actually smart to me.
I get it. So he can. The CEO is gonna focus on the business. I get it.
Yep.
He's gonna be on the admin side, basically.
And he's on Bitcoin
analytics software.
Yeah, exactly. You go handle that analytics software shit. I'm gonna handle Bitcoin acquisition. And hold up, Gerard Covey says, "Zay, can you turn the mic volume down a bit?" I ain't turning nothing down. No, I'm just kidding. Let me turn that.
Bro, I know you just busted some people's ears. Hilarious. We just changed some things on Zoom. People we were changing a lot in the background. Some was the mics and stuff we're doing on Zoom, so they might sound a little off today. But thanks. Moving forward, also we'll announce it tomorrow. If anything looks off or sounds off, make sure you just let us know. But go ahead, Bitcoin Zay.
Trying to get it perfect. But yeah, this is actually a smart move by Michael Saylor. I'm gonna be honest with you. Again, I've been to his house before, met with the man, had a good time. I don't even know why he's working at all. But if you do have to work on your business, might as well be just to acquire Bitcoin and handle, the Bitcoin side of it while he lets the CEO handle day-to-day execution. So I can go and get on my mega yacht with my 15 young girls and hang out all day. That's what Michael Saylor could probably do. But his Bitcoin acquisition strategy and Bitcoin advocacy initiatives, much like Saylor Academy, those are things I think he will be pursuing. And on top of that, I think it's sort of the beginning of his exit strategy, because I'm sure he still wants to run MicroStrategy. That's his baby, but he doesn't want to have to deal with day-to-day stuff. So a good move on his part. And again, they're the company with the most Bitcoin in their treasury in the US. So shout out to him. They always buy the dip, and Michael Saylor has been a man of his word thus far. So, and he's always got on them white forces. Shout out to my guy.
And really cool. I didn't know you went by his crib. Was that the one in Miami?
Yep, the one in Miami.
Okay.
He lives on the street Justin Bieber crashed his Lambo on. He was one of those people that was like, "Get out of our neighborhood. We too rich for this shit."
So what you're telling me is that you've already been at the boule ceremony. You didn't let me know.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. I was there. I had to slit a goat's throat and give him drink the blood. Yeah. But his house it's not one house. It's like a bunch. But
there's a bunch of houses in one.
There's a bunch of houses in one. Bro, it's amazing, man. The greatest house I've ever been to.
Really quick, this is again even more damning, and it's crazy when you're trying to explain Bitcoin and stuff to regular people or just non-coiners. It's like this guy who's been in business since 1989 and has clearly built a very successful business. He's been in charge of everything. He's been doing it for this long. Is pivoting his entire business strategy and career at 50-something plus years old, successful. He's pivoting. He's putting all that at possible risk to say, I think I'm gonna go all in on this Bitcoin thing. Like, we'll still do our normal business, but I want to go all in on Bitcoin. I want to focus on that. Like, people, that is incredible. Like, that's crazy to really see it happening right now. So a few things I'm seeing some of the comments. First, Crypto Key, I will check that out. If you can send us an email or hit us up in Discord, let me know. Crypto Key said, I just got the iCoin wallet, but I can't use the app. It doesn't work or it's not available in Canada. Send me an email so I can check that out with the team and see what's going on there to figure out if that's a Canadian issue or if there's a workaround. Let me know. So yeah, send that. Of course, there's always VPNs as well, but let me know. Send that email so we can check it out. Also, I saw something else in the comments. Jake, that's the point I was making. Jake said everyone thinks Saylor stepping down his bed. My dude said F the bull. I'm on the real ish now. Bitcoin me. And that's what I'm saying. I think he's just jumping strongly on the Bitcoin. Let's see. It's
a little Jack Dorsey-ish, if I must say. Basically, these guys who became billionaires and they see, I have the money, I have the power and influence, but I don't work on something I love. They're moving towards Bitcoin, people. That should be a sign to you right there.
I mean, it's really like, again, it's crazy to see that happening. Where it's like, yeah, again, like to me, that's a great example. I have this long ass business. I've been in business for this long ass time. I've been doing all this stuff. I made all the money. I did X, Y, Z. We got a team. We got offices everywhere. And skirt, pump the brakes. Let's not continue this for another 20 or 30 years. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Like,
exactly. Let's build the future, baby.
Right. So I mean, yeah. C. Lewis said mainly the people that created a wallet in Slope got their private keys taken. Basically, they made the wallet in Slope, then imported the same wallet into Phantom. 8,000 wallets affected. Okay. See, that type of stuff makes more sense, and you really can't blame the ecosystem, even though it's a bad look for the ecosystem. In general, like that's the double-edged sword, whereas you shouldn't have to do the extra to secure things, but you are officially your own bank in this space, so you have to do the extra. I literally was just on a call yesterday explaining to someone that, hey, you know, they were writing a password into a new account. I'm like, all right, I see you putting this password off the top of your head. That's cool right now because you're just getting started on this digital journey. But like in a month or 2, 3 months, as you get accustomed to everything, you're gonna have to start using password managers and XYZ. But this is a part of it. You cannot use the same wallet private keys or codes or anything like that in the new one. Like that's definitely setting yourself up for failure. All right, what else is going on in the news? Nomad, talking about money getting taken, reportedly ignored security vulnerability that led to $190 million exploit. What is going on with this Nomad bridge hack?
Ooh, man. So the altcoins that were stolen in this Nomad bridge hack suffered as much as 94% decline in price after the exploit. Sheesh. Back on August 3rd, which was the hack, was the 4th largest hack in history that saw nearly $200 million worth of crypto assets drained from the platform. However, more than the hack, the methodology behind it garnered widespread attention. The exploit took place due to, once again, a smart contract vulnerability that saw hundreds of users other than the hacker also get involved. It's basically like somebody robbed a bank and money was flying around. A whole bunch of regular people ran in and started grabbing it too.
Stop it. No.
Yeah, because they take away as much as they can by simply copy pasting the transaction data used by the initial hacker, changing the wallet address to theirs.
Oh man.
Oh man, simple copy. So man, again, kicking them while they down, and it was later deemed as a decentralized robbery.
Bro, all right, we didn't invent that one.
First time,
yeah, we didn't invent that one.
Ever decentralized robbery. That's a beautiful phrase right there, because I have
never seen that.
I have heard of decentralized robberies, but never called them that. I've seen this happen plenty of times in my old neighborhood. One dude gets beat up and robbed, and then 3 other people come take his shoes. Somebody else comes to take his wallet. Somebody else come take his shirt. That's a decentralized robbery. They don't know each other, but they all benefited from this one robbery, and this is exactly what this was. So this is not funny because I don't like that they lost his money, but it is indicative of the entire industry. We keep telling you, smart contract hacks, these vulnerabilities. I would wonder how much they've been audited, because that would be some good information to know.
Right, it says later the Nomad team. I'm about to cry reading this. I hope this is actually true, but it's just from what we know about people capping. Like later the Nomad team revealed to Cointelegraph that some of the people who took funds were acting benevolently to protect the crypto from getting into the wrong hands. You caught me? No, I was just taking it just in case.
I was holding it for him so when he get out of the hospital.
No,
yeah, I get back to him.
No, man, this is all yours here. Well, I mean, I had to spend some on gas and food. I mean, I had to get here, right?
I should be compensated for my time, right?
Nah, I mean, I did find it. I mean, I took it for you. So, in aftermath of the hack, the crypto analysis group Best Brokers found that the first exploit took place on August 1st. I was about to mess with you, too, because you said back on August 3rd. I was like, well, this morning? Which drained 400 Bitcoin in 4 different transactions. The hackers later diverted all 22,880 Ether, then moved on to the over $107 million worth of stable coins, and finally started diverting the altcoins supported by the project. Woo! Holy smokes. Sheesh. So wait, you really didn't see this 2 days ago? This is the problem. We're like, so this has been a 3-day hack, 2.5 day hack, essentially. The incident saw wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped Ether, USDC, Francs, Covalent, everything they had basically get taken from that bridge. And again, for those who don't know, bridges essentially allow you to connect different blockchains. That is the short, simplest version I can tell you. Hey, you got a coin on Solana and you're trying to bring it over to this, or you have a project here and you want to bring value to a different area that's not supported by that project, then you'll use a bridge. Now, the thing is, when you use these different bridges and connect anything you use to connect, right? You connect your wallet to your Coinbase account or something like that. You connect a bridge to connect different blocks. Anything you use connect uses some sort of API, and that allows it to be hacked. It's hackable, right? If the code isn't strong and secure, then there's usually backdoors and ways into it. Not intentionally sometimes. Sometimes the developer can do their best job. It just wasn't rechecked enough times. Or maybe a new piece of technology came out where a hacker says, oh, they didn't even know you can do X, Y, Z, even though here it doesn't even sound that sophisticated if everyone else was able to just copy and paste the same script, essentially. But again, some of these altcoins suffered about 94% declines. And where this sucks at is not that there are that many great projects out there as it is, but if there are projects that are on the cusp of saying, hey, us determining us being great or being a scam is literally like, small moves, inches, then something like this could destroy a project, which does suck for them. But again, the smart contract vulnerability and that was exploited, and shout out to Jimmy Song, is not necessarily a vulnerability or exploit if it's actually in the smart contract, it's just being executed. But some of those that were highlighted in the security audit report done by QuantStamp in the first week of June, the Nomad team even responded to the vulnerability by claiming it to be effectively impossible to find the pre-image of the empty leaf. Ooh,
hey, you know what I think?
A hacker. You tried a hacker.
You know what I think? I think that these audit companies are auditing these. They're auditing these projects, and some of these projects are saying, whatever, we'll move forward without you. And then they're basically on the other phone telling some. They said they could do it either way, and then whoever they got in the background is hacking the shit out of these projects.
I mean,
I'm sure they got a couple random dudes from Europe, from Russia, from somewhere, China, sitting on the back end like, hey, man, we got 10 of these projects. We just did an audit. These are the exploits, and they don't want to patch them up. They don't want to fix it, and they basically tried you. They tried you, bro, and then here we go.
Yeah, and I mean, I agree. I've actually heard those type of stories where, it's one of those things like, oh, you don't want to fix it or you don't want to pay us. It's like, okay, all right, well, it's going to be fixed one way or another. Like you're going to fix it for $300,000 or $200,000, whatever that bill probably was, or you're going to fix it for $200 million, but you're going to fix it. So
yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is crazy to me. Like. And when we first started working with our cybersecurity expert, he told us about companies like people really don't think they need it, or they, basically what it is. People see the bill of a cybersecurity expert, which is a bill. I mean, that is same as HR and compliance. Like cybersecurity is a department, and they rather not pay it, or they see an audit and it's like we could patch this or fix it, but it costs this amount. And they're like, you told us about it. We're not that worried, and essentially this is what happens. Not saying that is what happened in this case, but that's normally what happens. The auditors believe that the Nomad team has misunderstood the issue at the time, and within 2 months, the same vulnerability has been the reason behind nearly $200 million in losses. That is the worst part. They were told about this vulnerability, ignored it for 2 months, and got smacked. Like you said, it wouldn't surprise me if, come on, it's not even like being nefarious. It's being a cybersecurity researcher, going to a conference, talking to other people who are either in cybersecurity or interested, and being like, yeah, it was just one crypto company. I think it was Nomad or something. Yeah, we told them about a hack and they even patch it, whatever. And you just think you're talking in casual conversation. Somebody's like,
exactly. Somebody might be pillow talking or something. Go back.
Exactly. I think it literally was something like some pillow talk. Because it's comment here, comment there. Somebody overheard it, went back to their Telegram group and went, crazy, boy, what?
We got one, boys.
Hey,
we got one. And today the shoes is hanging from the telephone wire as we speak. Get them out of here.
Oh, man, you do not miss, bro. All right, this is on me. Robinhood CEO to lay off 23% staff at the Q2 loss. That's right. The online retail broker blamed the economy for a decline in users numbers and net revenue that fell 44% year on year, although revenue from crypto rose moderately this quarter. Now, the layoffs suck, but shout out to Robinhood getting smacked. Okay, listen,
yeah.
if anybody deserves to get slacking, it's Robinhood. And for those who are wondering why, it's because, of course, Robinhood has infamously stopped trading on GameStop and AMC in the past once regular retail traders were actually beating the market. They do things like that. They allow you to have crypto, but you can't remove it off the actual platform. They do all types of things to make sure there are no capital flight risks associated with that platform. And on top of it, they've been making money hand over fist. So it's crazy to see that they've been making so much money. And again, it's mismanagement of funds. They're blaming it on the economy. But how can you be a retail broker? How are you in the brokerage services and all these licenses and compliance things you need, and you can't what's the word I'm looking? You can't predict a bad market. You can't predict a down market.
Yeah.
Like, really? You thought it was going to be going up, 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 up. We're going to keep hiring. Again, we see this in crypto. Like, this isn't a big deal in crypto. I think everyone associate in cryptocurrency industry and the Bitcoin industry already know, like, no job is really safe because the industry isn't safe right now, right? Like, this industry isn't even a real, there's still like it's a 13-year-old stepchild for sure, right? It's not even it ain't got the chain. It's not in the rock yet, right? It's an outsider. So I think to see that in crypto isn't a big deal. But when you start seeing this in the traditional market, that's kind of scary. But what else is going on with this story?
Oh yeah, well, according to the White House press secretary, everything is fine. The economy is on the uptick, and nothing is wrong right now. Although you have some of the biggest mainstream companies laying off almost a quarter of their employees, and they got rid of 9% of their employees earlier this year. So that's about 780 people's jobs that are gone today. Let's look at this quote here where it says, again, Robinhood laid off 9% of the staff earlier this year, and he quoted this as further reduced customer trading activity and assets under custody. In addition, the company had wrongly assumed the heightened engagement seen during the beginning of the pandemic would continue. As CEO, I approved and took responsibility for our ambitious staffing trajectory. This is on me. Well, thanks for telling us the obvious, bozo, because if you go into a press conference as the coach and you say, hey, we were doing good early in the season, and I just decided to add in, whatever strategy, and we lost. This is on me. Yeah, duh, it's on you. And he has to deal with it. And on top of it, like you said, crypto companies, I can see it. But now we're starting to see regular mainstream companies start to reduce the amount of hiring. Hopefully they don't do it the second time around. But again, it is kind of hard that they didn't see this coming. They thought they were going to keep making the same money that they were making in the pandemic when everybody was sitting at home trading stocks and trading crypto like it was a video game. No, buddy, it's going to always take a dip. So you have to be ready for that. And the companies that did not have to fire people are basically sitting back like, yeah, stop hiring random people just because you made a little bit more money this quarter. So hopefully they get it fixed.
Bro, I'm over here laughing. Okay. They're over here talking about, it's crazy what's going on in Robinhood too. To end, I'm over here in the comments. I started reading the comments, started laughing. But yeah, I mean, by and large, this is, to me, one of those inexcusable things. And we keep seeing it over and over and over and over and over. People with hundreds of millions of dollars mismanaging it, yet they still get the nod. I mean, that is incredible. You got to love it. But I'm looking at some of the comments. They're talking about the Nomad bridge exploit. It looks like Todd said those hackers are mostly from the CIA. Laughing. They're talking about, you got 16 bricks in that bag. When they're talking about other,
you got 16 bricks right there. Yeah, like 84. You got 16 bricks right there. Oh yeah.
Hey, as soon as he said it like that,
I would have go ahead and stole off on him as soon as he started. You got 16 bricks right there.
That's what I said. I hope it didn't go down like that in real life.
I know, right? No, you can't. When the voice get that high, when it's something going down.
You sound surprised about the wrong thing, my boy.
You got it. That's in your bag right now. You be like, that octave too high, my boy. Just start shooting. Just ask questions later. Just start shooting. When they ask you what happens, like that octave got too high for my liking.
Something felt wrong. My hair's on the back of my neck.
Hey, you better keep that frame and speaking a regular man's voice, because that octave get too high, boy. You getting a little excited.
I don't even know what Satoshi Slim is referring to, but he said, "Boys, we got ourselves a hanging tonight. Mount up." We talking about the Nomad? Let's see. Satoshi Slim said we need to send Robinhood to the hood. They'll sell the score. Robinhood also got fined $30 million by a New York regulator too. I mean, listen, Yeah, 30 million for Robinhood. Like they said, they brought on, I think, 1.9 million users last month or something, last quarter. So, I mean, think of it this way: like, if 1.9 million people, what's the minimum? Like, you got to throw at least $5 on the platform, right? Let's say
Yeah, I
1.9
mean, it
million
made
people give
it
you,
made that back in it made that back in one day, man.
You know
Like
what I'm saying?
two trading accounts is worth 30 million. Two big.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, Satoshi said everything is fine. Santa ate a rainbow and crapped an Easter bunny with colorful eggs. Now send me your money. All right. Yeah, Todd said right as soon as they get to talking and Soprano walk away.
Exactly.
Shot Zulu said, I fear for my life. Voice is too high. Let's see. Ryan said this means we buying more Solana. Ooh, question of the day.
Hey,
Question of the day.
not me, but hey.
To be honest, I got out of some of it, but I rode out a lot of it too. So I mean, I got out of some, and I still had whatever bag shit.
Yeah, I'm
that's
just keeping
left
a little
of it.
bag. I got.
So yeah, it's one of those things. Whatever's left. I would say if the market starts going crazy, and they start pumping up their marketing efforts, like if you all of a sudden, like let's say Bitcoin starts to pump like crazy, and all of a sudden, wink, you start to hear things like these. Oh, Solana might be doing that partnership. They got something new coming out.
Exactly.
Oh, the hype machine starting. Then it's time to jump back into it just for a little bit, ride that wave again. All right, last but certainly not least, Gucci becomes the first major brand to accept ApeCoin payments. What's going on with Gucci?
Oh, yeah. So Gucci has wrapped up its Web3 initiatives by allowing crypto nerds to purchase its products with ApeCoin in its stores, adding to a list of 12 other digital assets it accepts for payment. It sounds kind of disrespectful when they say it, but I'm pretty sure in Gucci's boardroom, they probably use that exact word. Let's let these crypto nerds spend all their hard-earned ApeCoin on our Gucci products as well. I'm still trying to find
that. Now we can get away with putting a monkey on the shirt. But go ahead.
Exactly. I'm still trying to find that blackface ski mask. I'm gonna buy that one. Oh man. But yes, high-end Italian fashion giant Gucci has become the first major brand to accept payments in the form of Bored Ape Yacht Club affiliate ApeCoin. The move was announced Monday to provide the ApeCoin project with significant mainstream exposure, along with bringing further utility to the cryptocurrency. Pretty much every clout chaser in LA is going to be at the Gucci store trying to spend ApeCoin. I can see it now, trying to impress whatever girl is with them for that day, who definitely doesn't like them. But that is pretty much, I think, Gucci's plan is that all of these, and I think most high-end companies are doing this. The reason they're accepting crypto is, there's people with a lot of money who don't have discipline, which are a lot of 20-something year olds, and they're gonna come into Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and they're gonna try and impress their friends. They're gonna buy these ugly ass 2-story shoes. They're gonna buy this terrible belt. They're gonna do whatever. Yeah, we accept it because they understand. It's like, yeah, we'll take your money. We don't care. They just want money. And the best type of customers are the ones who are young and inexperienced that just want to spend it just to show that they have it. So not surprised there. But again, honestly, if you go to that Gucci store in Beverly Hills, King, I guarantee you're going to see a bunch of 20-somethings in there trying to spend ApeCoin soon, unless it's only online. But of course, in February, Gucci kicked things off with the Super Gucci NFT collection in collaboration with vinyl tour brand Super Plastic. And then the next month, they rolled out the Gucci Grail NFT collection targeted toward owners of top NFT projects such as Bored Ape Yacht Club. And let me just say, the only Gucci I respect is Gucci Mane. Oh yeah, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. But yeah, this is Gucci's plan. You like it. You like a dog. Pass it to my dog. All right. But pretty much, I think Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all these high-end stores, they're gonna do the same thing. They're going to accept it. I don't know if it'll be ApeCoin specifically, but Bored Ape Yachts has a lot of good partnerships. This is one of them.
Yeah, and really quick, I want to show you all, and I brought it up before on the coin payments thing. I was trying to log on to my my BitPay account, but I forgot that I never really finished it because you remember around that time they stopped doing small businesses. They was like, "Nah, y'all ain't got paper. Fuck out of here." But okay, I was looking at I was looking at this BitPay thing to figure out which cryptocurrencies they support. There we go. Boom. This is what I was looking for. All right, let me show everybody this. Here's what I keep saying by like even the traditional market's doing it. Like they're basically manipulating you to buy. What currencies can I use to pay a BitPay invoice? Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Wrap Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Shiba, ApeCoin, 5 USD Peg stablecoin, Zerocoin. Let's see, ERC, 20 coins on the network. People, I am telling you, you can probably, and I haven't been on BitPay in a while, so they may have reduced it or increased or whatever. But normally there's about 50 to 100 coins you can use to pay with, coins you've never heard of.
Yeah.
My point is, whenever these stories like Gucci comes out and says, we accept ApeCoin now through BitPay, it is literally an on and off switch with like 100 different tokens, and literally you just click on the ones you want to accept and off you don't. So they can say, every week they can say, we now accept Ripple. We now accept Bitcoin. We now accept this stable coin. We now accept this altcoin. They can do that every week. Why? Yeah. Because the platform allows you to accept all of them. So I just want to say shout out to Gucci for allowing cryptocurrency payments. But like, don't be tricked or fooled thinking like these are crazy stories we're hearing, because essentially all they're using is payment processors. And this is a good thing. I'm mentioning this because everybody can do it. For every person who says, well, no one accepts Bitcoin, literally all they got to do is sign on to BitPay, sign up their business, throw their tax ID code in there, and just like Gucci, tomorrow, like literally tomorrow in 24 hours, you can be accepting ApeCoin for your business. So we want to make sure everyone knows that this is available and out there for you to do. All right. Other than that, Bitcoin's Day, do you have any announcements?
Oh, yeah. Nothing from me. Happy Hump Day, people.
Happy Hump Day. And also, last but not least, we will be throwing out, thank today's show sponsor, Portal DeFi. Check out Portal DeFi and the video we will be releasing right after this show on Portal DeFi. So make sure you check that out and give us your comments in the section. We're talking about the SEC, Portal DeFi, and what things we're considering securities and how to circumvent it essentially by using the DeFi side of the house. Other than that, that is the show for today. We will be back on Friday with some more crypto news. And on Friday, we'll also have the schedule until we get out to this 1,000th episode and a lot of big surprises for you. Make sure you smash that like and share. And we will see you all tomorrow with some more crypto news. Cheers.
Cheers.